What's up, nerds? Phoenix from PhoenixTV here with another episode of Bird's Brain, the show that's showing in classrooms to school children in Liechtenstein. Those poor children in Liechtenstein. Episode 46, CIA Outlet Store. Let's play it. Let's play. Whatever I just tried to say.
Hi, I'm Cookie, and I've got 99 problems, and irritable bowel syndrome is one.
Oh, poor guy.
Couldn't get anyone to join you, huh? Yeah, I know how you feel. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
the CIA Outlet Store. It's a covert shop-operation.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game, and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. So why not get started?
Get ready, time for question.
Right off the top, Toad the Wet Dream Sprocket. What dirty magazine would you most likely see an extremely horny toad reading? Apparently like the lizard's
the lizard.
A horny toad, sometimes called a horned toad or a horned frog, isn't actually a toad or frog at all. It's a lizard, so it would probably be into lizard porn. But honestly, who hasn't at least glanced at some lizard porn? You know, just out of curiosity at first to see what all the fuss is about, but then after a while you sort of start to see the appeal. Maybe even check out a lizard strip club once or twice. It's nothing to be ashamed of, just a natural part of growing up.
Yeah, of course it is.
Here's one I like to call cornering the market on family fun.
This game, right here.
Suppose Hasbro comes out with an alternate version of the game Monopoly called Oligopoly. How many winners should there be per game? No winners, only one winner, more than one winner, but not too many, or
this one?
An oligopoly is when a small amount of producers, at least two, control a particular market. So there should be at least two winners at the end of the game.
Yep.
And you know who the loser would be? The consumer. And this has been Cookie Masterson with your unnecessary political comment of the day.
Dance with me, Disco 3.
Bucker up for a Mr. T rash. Trash time.
Sweet. Old man's liquors and wines? Dang.
Okay, so we have some celebrity trash in here for me to go through. What do we got? Lots of ripped up pictures in here. We got half of a picture of Sean Combs, so you can't see who he's standing next to. Half of a picture of Ben Affleck, so you can't see who he's standing next to. And half of a picture of Mark Anthony, so you can't see who he's standing next to. Weird. Whose trash is this? Jennifer Aniston's? Jennifer...
I was thinking Lopez.
If we could find the other halves of these pictures, it's a good bet Lopez would be in them, because Lopez has dated all three of these dudes in the past. This is her trash.
She was married to Mark Anthony.
There's also half a picture of John Travolta and half a picture of Nicolas Cage. I didn't know J-Lo dated them. Oh, this is an old VHS of the movie Face Off. I didn't know J-Lo liked Face Off.
Brilliant.
Coming up, the eviction of John Arbuckle. Which of these comic strip characters would be able to rent an apartment with a no pets allowed policy? Dilbert, Charlie Brown, Little Orphan Annie, or Calvin?
Calvin?
Charlie Brown, Dilbert, and Little Orphan Annie all have pet dogs. The closest thing Calvin has to a pet is his stuffed tiger, Hobbs. And listen to me, all you potentially angry letter writers, a stuffed animal is not a pet.
Right.
But if I were a landlord, I wouldn't let Calvin be a tenant. If I've learned anything from the back of pickup trucks, it's that Calvin pees on things. With attitude. Next up, it's all staged. And this dis or dat is crying in the jacuzzi room.
Dis or dat.
I'm gonna read off 7 titles, and for each one you tell me if it's the name of a work by musical playwright Stephen Sondheim, a reality competition show. If it's Stephen Sondheim,
this will be interesting.
Button. If it's a reality show, press the B button. We good? Here we go. So you think you can dance?
It's reality.
Do I hear a waltz? Anyone can whistle. Murder in small town act. Getting away with murder. Assassins. Dog eat dog.
Alright.
I had a great time, but I do not have a rose for you. Musicals are a lot like reality television. When I'm watching them, I totally buy it, but then later I'm like, hey, there's no way in real life the Kardashians would just randomly break into song like that.
Right.
That about does it for round one, and you're in pretty good shape for now. Remember, in round two, every question is worth double. And don't forget, big cash prizes can be yours if you find the wrong answer of the game. Okay then, here we go.
Spying and all the spying
How about
equipment.
getting Genie with it? Based on his name, who would be most likely to rap about DNA molecules? Wiz Khalifa, T.I., Jay-Z, or 2 Chainz? A DNA molecule is made of 2 polynucleotide chains known as the double helix.
That's right.
2 Chainz songs have a lot in common with the field of genetics. I have no idea what any of the words mean.
Yeah.
Why not try? I can't stop screaming!
Great.
So, I've got a print of the Edvard Munch painting The Scream, one of the most recognizable paintings in the world, here in the studio. And I can't stop looking at it. I think it's making me a little bit crazy. What's going on with that weird screamer? Besides the blood red sky, what else in the painting The Scream could that dude be screaming about? Those dogs over there are freaking me out! Is this railing I'm standing next to really sturdy? I'm allergic to all this grass! Oh.
Really?
The screaming figure in The Scream is standing on a bridge or maybe a walkway next to some kind of railing. Yeah, I've got to replace this print with something less disturbing. I think I might have a framed picture somewhere of me and my cat's trip to the Grand Canyon. Oh yes, here it is. Still a surprising amount of screaming in this.
Follow me down to the sea.
And now, adios, strawberry fields. Which of these could not be a foreign language translation of the Beatles song, Hello,
Oh,
Goodbye?
man.
Ciao, ciao, aloha, aloha, konnichiwa, konnichiwa, or salut, salut.
This one.
Ciao, aloha, and salut can all be used to say either hello or goodbye, but the Japanese word konnichiwa is only used as a greeting.
Sweet.
But instead of saying goodbye, the Japanese just throw a smoke bomb and disappear before the air clears. Or maybe that's just the ninjas.
Also, true fact.
This one's known as reading rain dough.
Oh
Hosting
no.
solo
Billy!
can be a lot of work. That's why every once in a while I like to call my good buddy Billy O'Brien to help take some of the pressure off me.
Treasure, you datey, this jot is a piece of cake.
One's made of skin, one's made of wood, so who's the dummy?
Not me.
So I see you've brought your word-a-day calendar with you today, Billy.
Yes, today's word is prolific.
You mean prolific?
That's what I said, prolific. So tell me this. Considering how many books he wrote, which of these authors was the most prolific? Archer Lee, Truman Capote, Isaac Asimov, Ernest
I'm not sure, but I'm gonna
Hemingway?
pick Capote.
You're knee-deep
No.
in cold blood.
Dang.
Want to see
Thought he
the
was
right
CIA
answer?
related somehow.
Isaac Asimov wrote nearly 500 books in his lifetime, making him the most prolific of these authors by far.
Dang.
So Billy, learned any other interesting words from your word-a-day calendar?
Yes, anti-disestablishmentarianism.
I'm not gonna even try to piece that one together.
Well, you got most of it right, Cookie. So,
This one's called
not much to piece
I Want to
together.
Breathe Like Mike. What might Michael Air Jordan be called if his nickname were changed to reflect the composition of dry air on Earth? Michael mostly carbon dioxide Jordan? Michael mostly oxygen. The air is made up of about 78% nitrogen. The rest is oxygen, argon, and trace amounts of Scottie Pippen. Brace yourself for the attack. When you see two clues that match, press your A button. 2,000 big ones if you're right, 2,000 gone if you're wrong. And of course,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. Bite meat. What bit them? Good luck.
What bit them? Okay. Peter Parker was bitten by a radioactive spider. Not Dracula. Or a turtle. It's a spider. In the hand, too. Cleopatra. By an asp. A snake. That one. Ooh. I do not know who that is. I don't know why I bothered picking that. Silly me. So I'm just gonna pass. Old Yeller was bitten by a little wolf? What is a pig? Wasn't it? Or is it a raccoon? Wow. Alright. Vander Holyfield. By Tyson. Yep. Frodo. Wasn't he bit by... Heck, I don't know. Probably by Gollum at some point. Gollum struck me as a biter. Walking Dead victims. Zombies. Yes, indeed.
There you have it! I got bitten by a snake once. Nothing bad happened afterwards, so I don't think it was poisonous. Although, when I said once, I mean about 2 minutes ago, and also, I don't remember my left hand being twice the size of my right hand. Also, everything's getting really, yeah, I think that was bad chili I ate this morning. Whoa!
Yeah, Cookie might not make it to the next episode. But I'll be here, regardless of whether or not Cookie's here. Because we need the one right before Halloween. Because, yeah,
I just showered.
almost Halloween.
Smell kind of funky.
Did you
Cool.
remember to clean?
Phoenix from PhoenixTV, thanks for watching.